Hello, welcome to another episode of the Mindful Introvert podcast. And this is a podcast where you can get practical tools to help you cope with anxiety and stress and to really help you get a better work-life balance and relax a little bit and just get to know yourself a bit more. And so today I thought about doing a shorter episode, and maybe I will start doing these types of episodes where I just give you a few definitions and a few actionable tips on how to put them to practice. And so today we are going to be talking about what am I going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about what exactly is your unconscious mind and how to communicate with it. Stick around. So, what exactly is this crazy idea of our unconscious mind? And how do we connect to our unconscious side? So, we use around 5 to 10% of our brain, of our conscious abilities, our cognitive abilities, right? And imagine this as an iceberg. Imagine your brain and your consciousness as an iceberg. And so you have the tip of the iceberg that you know exactly what you know, and you are conscious of everything that is around you, your thoughts and your emotions, your sensations, right? You're conscious that you're sitting there, wherever you are, listening to the sound of my voice. And then, as the iceberg touches the water, that's your subconscious level. It's an intermediate level between your conscious and unconscious where you are a little bit adrift. So it's a little bit like I know, I don't know, I'm aware, sometimes I'm not aware. So it's a limbo, a situation of a limbo. And then when you go underneath the water is where you really connect to your unconscious mind. And this is where you don't have any internal dialogue, where it's no communication in the sense of there's no language, okay? So it's mostly sensations in your body. It's mostly images that flash in front of you or in your head or somewhere in you. And sounds that come to you, memories, feelings in your body. So that is your unconscious side. And your unconscious mind is where pretty much the whole of you is stored. So the way that you're configured, so to speak, your patterns, your behaviors, your values, your belief system, and the core of your personality are stored in your unconscious mind. And what is the point of even talking to your unconscious mind? Isn't that crazy? Sometimes even talking to your conscious mind is crazy enough, right? So why would we even want to talk to our unconscious side? Well, we want to, or we can, because it really helps us to change behaviors in us that we are not very happy with, or we wish that they were different. And we can go deep in our unconscious mind and really reframe the behaviors, reframe the patterns that appear at a surface level, at the tip of the iceberg, at our conscious level. And this is very helpful for a lot of situations. In relationships, sometimes we get frustrated and we act a certain way that we wish we wouldn't. And we don't even know why that happens. And if we were to talk to our unconscious side a bit more, we would raise that self-awareness that we need in order to understand cognitively and consciously why it happens. And so by understanding why it happens and how exactly it happens, we can go and dive deep and really shift things around a bit and work with our unconscious mind. And this is really the main purpose. So also at work where we are not, we have maybe blocks that are enabling us to have a high performance, where we are self-sabotaging, where we are procrastinating, we're getting anxious over tasks that we need to get done, deadlines are happening, and co-workers are pressuring us, and a lot of stressful environments. And the way that we deal with pressure and stress is also stored and coded in our unconscious mind. And so by building a bridge with your unconscious and conscious level, we can really make that connection and make it flow easily. And we can achieve high levels of performance this way, because we can really shift our mindsets very quickly. And if we are not feeling motivated, we can access tools to really start becoming more motivated and to actually get more done and get more productive, more calm, more peace of mind, where we are not having that internal dialogue that keeps us overthinking and keeps us in the overwhelmed stage. So how exactly do we do this? So I will ask you right now to clear your mind of any preconceived ideas of what it is that it's an hypnotic induction, okay? And so this hypnotic induction that we're about to do is something that is going to leave you very relaxed. And so if you are willing to try this right now, let me just put out a disclaimer. Please don't do this while you're driving. Please don't do this while you're handling knives or anything that can be dangerous. Just sit down and relax in your sofa, in your bed, in a chair. Just sit down and give yourself to whatever it is that you may be experiencing. And I appreciate that this may be the first time that you do a practice like this. And so it's okay to have that internal dialogue. It's okay to really feel it's a bit weird, and it might feel that it is a bit weird. And so just acknowledge what it is for what it is, and be curious of what are you feeling and what are you experiencing. Okay? So let's start. If you are willing to just put yourself in a comfortable position, and if you can focus on a point ahead of you, at your eye level or a little bit above your eye level, and you just focus on a point on the wall, specific points. And as you focus your attention on that point, you begin to expand your peripheral vision and become aware of the things half a meter around you, always focusing your gaze on that specific point on the wall in front of you. And you keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you begin to feel the relaxation around your body as you expand your field of vision for 1 meter either side of that specific point on the wall. And you hear the sound of my voice and any other sounds around you. Maybe there is no sound and you hear the silence. And you shift inwards your attention and you hear your internal dialogue, what you might be saying to yourself. And you focus on the sensations in your body. And as you breathe in, you relax even further. Your eyes may begin to feel very heavy, and you might have the need to close them now. And as you are relaxing deeper and deeper, you become more in tune with your body sensations. You feel your neck, you feel your head, and any tension around your body. You feel it starting to dissipate and evaporate as you breathe. And you might want to ask your unconscious mind right now, that part of you that has all of your information stored deep inside you. You might want to ask, unconscious mind, are you willing to communicate with us consciously? And just wait to feel anything in your body. Raise that self-awareness to any sensation in your body, any pressure, any movement. Bring that to your awareness. And if you have a sign that your unconscious mind wants to communicate with us consciously, if that is a yes, unconscious mind, please repeat it now. And if you felt the repetition of that specific sign, now try for yourself with your conscious level. Try to make it happen on your own, to really validate that signal and see if it is the unconscious mind speaking to us. Thank you, unconscious mind, for cooperating with us and allowing yourself to relax. You can return to the present moment, open your eyes, feeling relaxed and calm. And this is basically it. obviously I'm not working one-on-one with you, so I won't be able to gauge your reactions and really calibrate your behavior. But the intention here is for you to really start to become more aware of the sensations around your body, become more curious of the signals that your unconscious mind might be telling you without you realizing. And so that is really the intention of this episode. I hope that you got something out of this, and I really encourage you to listen to this episode once more, do this technique quite a few times so that you really work on that muscle of self-awareness and really that intuition. And as time goes on, and as you repeat this experiment and this exercise, you'll feel calm and you'll feel relaxed and you will have more self-awareness. So yes, I hope this makes sense for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.